While window cliffs offer some significant challenges, there are many places in Tennessee for people who want to hike but prefer tamer trails, like this one, the Rails to Trails Greenway in Ashland City, Tennessee. Our website, wildsidetv.com, offers many other destinations for great adventures. Regardless of the terrain, the footwear you choose can make a difference between a successful hike and one where all you can think about are your feet. Footwear specialist Lori Ridgeway works us all in for a fitting.
When someone comes in at first and they say, well, I'm looking for a hiking shoe, what I need to know is what they need the shoe for. So usually what I'll say is, okay, tell me this. Are you trail running? Are you just hiking? Are you going to go backpacking? What are you going to do? Then I know where to put them on the wall, because on the wall they're up by stiffness. So I've got trail runners, light hiking, light backpacking, and backpacking. So the more serious hiker who's doing those trails that have more rocks that could flip them over, or maybe they have bad ankles, they're going to be up in here. They're going to pick a boot that will have a stiffer sole, like this. And you can generally tell by grabbing the ends and twisting. It's not going to twist like a moccasin. It's an actual boot on a platform. So if they're going to get into rocks, things like that, I don't want them bending a lot. I want them to be able to step on the rock and just push straight off. That's the reason hiking boots are stiffer. They don't want you feeling what's underneath them. What I find is most people are going to like Percy Warner Park, or they might even do, some trails in the Smokies, but they're just going for the day. They want to carry, maybe a little pack with some water, things like that. So I would probably bring them to, it almost looks like a normal tennis shoe, but it's not. They could be anywhere in here. For instance, this. It's low top, it doesn't have the ankle covered, but that's a boot sole, right? So it will move more right here than a boot will, but it's going to be stiff from here to here, again, so they won't feel any rocks or anything, but it'll be lighter and a little more flexible. Now, if somebody wants to go lighter, that's easy enough. What we'll do is we'll go to things like trail runners. Trail runners, what makes them different than a street runner is the bottom will have some tread to it that will be good for the dirt. But trail runners are going to be more flexible. You can actually see how I can flex it much easier, but it's still stiff between here and there. Street runners usually are a bit cushier, and they don't worry. They just want you to be able to have the bounce to it. But if you're on the trail, roots, rocks, anything that will come up into it, we don't want to feel that. Fit's a huge thing too. Not everybody can fit into every shoe, and that's where I come in. You have to get the fit right and the length right. What has changed in the industry a lot is the fact more people are exercising by running trails because they're getting bored on treadmills, things like that, and they want to see different things around them. A tennis shoe is better than a flip-flop by far, but a lot of times you just don't have the stability in it and you can't go as long. Because if your foot keeps moving like that, there's more fatigue at the end of the day. That's the reason they just want them to be a little stiffer. They do make sandals for hiking too, and that's quite popular. And over in this area, we have quite a few. A lot of people know about Chacos. Chacos being designed for river guides in the beginning, so they had hiking bottoms to them, but the water would just go off and you can tighten them with one strap. Made it really simple. They're probably a little heavier duty for hiking. People on the Appalachian Trail use them. Then we have bedrocks. Bedrocks are what we call minimalist now. That's a huge trend where they just want something between them and the ground. They're flexible, so it's almost like you're barefoot, but you're not gonna feel any of the rocks, gravel, whatever, and they're great in the water. Our season is so long. People wear sandals here from March 1st until November. pretty big deal almost year round.